Okay, so I want to come on here and stitch this video, and it's probably not going to be to the proper. It's not going to be popular opinions, right? But two things can be true at once. So what you said was, yes, she was tacky. They weren't tacky for making a video about them cutting her off. Two, they probably did have sidebars about her, talking about how they did not like her. And three, they could have pulled her to the side and talked to her about what's going on with her behavior. But let me tell you something, and I'm going to just tell you, coming from a person that was hanging with a group of people, and we did have to cut that one. Hold on, look at my eye. Oh, we did have to cut that one person off that was in our group. First of all, sometimes that one person start acting funny. When that one person see you getting close to the group, they start to act funny and they start to change on you. And sometimes you have no choice but to cut them off. Sometimes it's not what everything is not does not appear what it seems, right? You see these girls posting this and you're saying, "Oh, y'all are the problem. Oh, y'all are the problem." But remember, it's always three sides to the story. So it's their side, her side, and it's the actual truth. We don't really know the truth, so I'm going to give you my perspective. Say this friend let's say this happened. Say they all was friends and they started hanging out together. Say the girl they cut off started being funny, started acting different, started treating them different because the other four girls got close. Say the girls start acting different, start talking trash about them to each and every one of them singly. Say that she was talking trash about Keisha, Ashley, Brittany, Natasha. Then she was trying to break the friend group up. Say that all four of those girls started to get into it with each other. Then come to find out that Nikki was the problem. Nikki was starting the drama because Nikki did not want them to be close. Sometimes friends do not want other friends to be close with other people, and they do start stuff. So I can agree that they are the problem. Sometimes that's not true. Sometimes that one friend be the problem. Sometimes that one friend be the problem. Now, it could be what you say, but it could not be what you say. The reason why they probably cut off the comments because it was going to be people like you that was going to just assume that's what happened, right? That's what happened when it might not happen like that. It's always three sides to the story, and we just don't know the other girl's side or the truth to it. Friendships break up all the time, and they look like they're very young girls. So what if what if Nikki slept with one of the girls' boyfriends and they had to cut her off? What, huh? What if Nikki was coming on to one of the boyfriends and now they can't talk to Nikki no more because she done slept with one of the girls' men in the group? What if Nikki was stealing from them? I mean, you don't really know. What if they all went on a group trip and Nikki showed her black ass on this trip? And now they're like, "Oh, I don't like Nikki no more. I don't fuck with Nikki no more because how Nikki's moving." What if Nikki was backstabbing the entire time? And they found out later. So like I said, the way they handled the situation was wrong. But I'm not going to go and have a conversation with a grown-ass woman trying to sleep with my man, if that's true. I'm not about to have a conversation with a grown-ass woman that's talking behind my back with four other girls. What if Nikki became jealous of them getting close? So this is what I'm saying. I don't agree with what you're saying. We cannot keep deflecting what happens in our friendships. Now, what you said, that has happened to me several times where I have been, shunned out of a group because they just don't like me anymore. But that's not all of what happens. Sometimes it be just that one friend that be doing some wild ass shit in the group, and we never know. What if Nikki was just being trifling to her kids and they couldn't take it? You never know. You just never know. So I just think we just need to find all sides of the story first before we just assume that Nikki was not the problem and they shunned her out. Like I said, they did do wrong by putting it up on social media. They should have figured out another way to do it. I mean, it could have also been a joke too. I make jokes too all the time on here. But I think we should always find out what the story is first before we come on here and just So That's all I'm saying. Just figure out what the story is. Unless you personally know what happened, then hey, if you personally know what happened, please correct me. But I'm just saying, you never know. Sometimes that one friend be fucking toxic as hell. Look at B. Simone. Toxic as hell to that one friend. So, and she had multiple issues with women that was friends that she got cut off by. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to throw shade. I don't want this to be like any kind of like we're trying to go back and forth. I'm just sharing my opinion to your view. Have a great day. Happy Saturday.